First cousin once removed. Is this a term you've heard before and maybe something that has you feeling a little bit confused? Well, I can help with that. My name is Diahan Southard. I am founder and CEO of Your DNA Guide, and I'm here to provide you with answers to all of your DNA questions. So let's start with the basics. First of all, a first cousin is someone who's also a descendant of your grandparents. So in my family tree here, you'll see yourself. You've got your dad, Michael, and your mom, Nina. And you can see that Nina's brother is Sam, your Uncle Sam, who married Aunt Jane, and they had your cousin, Josie. Your cousin, Josie, is your first cousin, right? So let's see if we can discover a few other relationships that might help us. So remember, first cousins share grandparents. So if this is your family tree, that's you down there at the bottom, you have your two parents, and above that, you have your four grandparents. Second cousins share great grandparents with you. So they go back one more generation. Your third cousins then would share two times great grandparents with you. And we could just keep going back and back and back, really as far as we wanted. But in this case, I've just made you a handy chart so that you can see that while your first cousins connect you to your grandparents, your sixth cousins would connect you to your five times great grandparents. So that's just a little bit of food for thought. But what about those removed cousins? What does removed mean? It sounds kind of scary, doesn't it, to be a removed cousin? Well, don't worry. Removed cousins just means someone who's on a different generation than you are. So let's look at this example. We have you and your parents up to your grandparents. As we were talking about before, if you have an uncle, that person may have a child, but that person would be your first cousin. But if your first cousin has a child, that person is your first cousin once removed. So I want you to think about that in real terms. Think about your own first cousin. Do you have that person in mind? Okay, now think of their child. That person, your cousin's child, is your first cousin once removed. Now, this would be all fine and good if that's all first cousin once removed meant. Unfortunately, in English at least, first cousin once removed also defines a very different relationship. So, your dad's first cousin is also your first cousin once removed. I know. Why can't they make this easier for us? Why does the same phrase, first cousin once removed, refer to two very different people on your family tree? I wish I could answer that for you. I can't. But if you want more information about this topic, we do have a blog post dedicated completely to helping you understand what your removed cousin is. So if you liked this video, if you found it helpful, please like it. It actually really helps my channel. And if you really want to get more tips, I suggest you subscribe so you don't miss anything there is to know about DNA and family history. And of course, if you know somebody who might be able to use this explanation of first cousins once removed, please also share this video. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned a little something, and I'll see you next time. I'm Diahan Southard, your DNA guide.